The truth is an irony, just like animal farm. Justice mean inequity. So who go say the truth? Who go say the truth? Christian can say silence. Islamic leaders silence. Kings and queens silence. Traditional leaders silence. So who go say the truth? We are the workers of the call. Now by area, why no better? We are the workers of the call. One guy's area, why no better? Who go say the truth? Who go say the truth? Oh, he need it now, see what's I see so. Now your friend on a nine come at them. Only papi obeka nice and beer. So I want one over you at two. Everybody was afraid. And until I learned to my quantity again, once my board dumping one and I cheat. But who go tell the truth? Nanai or say me. Nanso bien person beka wasam because everybody is afraid. Anya safwe muayini. Akuku drofo nyina dalima. And who go say the truth? Obiaja konson so to grow mansa to me bia kakobrafo. Efo anyina ye. Efo wanyina ye. Na so kutrata down na so bidia bako why no keke. Afene fo be manu mo piafo efo ne cross on my mo. Anya safwe muayini. Akuku trofo nyina dalima. And who go say the truth? Abaya di bote chino. Yedi bi bebo nyande bi. Kachi sa udi oma upipi numa. Would your mind never shine my frafonsa? But who go tell the truth? TUC, silence. Even journalists, silence. So then who go say the truth? Right is right. Wrong is wrong. No matter how you justify. You say you wanna get rid of corruption. Someone want to help you. Now the person become your target. Jobless, no they mean senseless. Poverty, no they mean useless. One day, then go resist.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to your favorite edition of your favorite TV show, MyView Show, live on Today Ghana News TV, on all your social media networks, on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, on Twitch, and on your favorite social media handles as Today Ghana News. We are also live on Sakina Information Center in Tatali in Northern Ghana. We are live on High FM 93.7 FM in Achwenhimai in the Eastern region. And we're also live on the King's Radio in Accra. And this is a special edition of My View Show on your favorite network. Normally, we serve you very good dinner every Monday evening. And we pride ourselves with that. But today, we have decided to give an extraordinary and special edition to you this Friday evening. And the reason why we have decided to do this is because today we have a very special guest. That is why we're having a special edition. and we have an extraordinary guest, and that is why we're having an extraordinary edition of My View Show here live. It's not every day that we have such guests in town. This is because on this show, what we primarily do is that we try to bring home to our brothers and sisters in the diaspora. But today, we are not bringing home to them, but we are actually sending home. We are actually sending ourselves back home as well. As in, we have had somebody from home join us live, not only on air, but also physically as well. And on such special occasions, it's only right and proper that we do what is needed, do what is needful, and have the person to serve you dinner live on My View Show. And that is why we are having this special edition today. So today on this special edition, like I said, we have a special guest. And this special guest is a member of the National Communications team of the great NDC party. He is also the Deputy Regional Communication Officer of the NDC party in the Bono region. Our guest for today is none other than Mr. Eric Adjei. Mr. Adjei, welcome to My View Show live on Today Ghana News TV.
Alan, but I do belong to the butterfly fraternity. When I saw the name Alan, then I started laughing because yesterday I witnessed something in Kumasi. So I thought you were there. So you just came.
We can have many colors, but not butterfly for now.
Oh. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. I hope you're doing well.
Thank you for joining us on today's show. As a favorite, one of our famous social and political commentators in Ghana says that he intercepts document, but today we have intercepted you.
I know what you can do. I know. So please, they don't drag me. You know, I'm a foreigner here. And I don't have European passport. I came with a Schengen. So please.
Don't worry. At worst case scenario, we'll detain you.
If you say so.
Wonderful. So, Mr. Adjei, how are you doing?
Bro, by the grace of God, I'm doing great. Please, and you?
Well, I'm tempted to say that I'm managing, but anytime I say I'm managing, it occurs to me that I really don't know the meaning of management.
No, but you know, now every Ghanaian is a manager because I know your responsibilities at home. So you're a manager.
Yeah.
Tell you the burgers are suffering, no?
Well, why do you say that?
I guess I'm 4 burgers in my family. The pressure the family members give them every month, bro. I was in Spain for the last 4 days and I visited one of my brothers there. So when we met, he was just telling me, Eric, then, and Charlie, that day I realized something that Charlie, it's not easy for you guys.
It's good. It's good. Occasionally, you people should visit us so that you appreciate us. You appreciate us more.
Charlie, you guys are doing wonders. So you know, I spoke to Chairman Mike this evening. Chairman, so when are we going to the studio? And he said, "Oh, Eric, this be online." So, oh, okay, Chairman, because now me sure I wanna. I say, I know the reason why. Charlie, you guys are doing great, and we are so excited to be part of your team tonight. And I believe strongly that our discussion is going to be very successful. I came yesterday. I'm really excited how I'm being hosted by Chairman Mike and the other branch executives in Hanover. I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited.
As far as we have you on today, today's show has no option but to be exciting and to be successful. And we are more excited to have you join us than you are to be on this show. And I'm sure that our viewers and our listeners, their comments would portray that as the show goes on. You have talked about the cold and all that. But beyond that, how are you doing?
By the grace of God, I'm doing very well. Very, very well. Please, and you?
We normally say there's no need to complain.
So how is Jerome and the team?
We are holding on. We are holding on.
It is well. It is well. We normally say no matter how the wind blows, it can never change the direction of the sea.
Under the circumstances, we have no option but to hang in there.
That is why I just gave you a proverb. Well, I'm so excited to be on your show tonight. I'm so excited. Yeah.
But you've been in Europe for a while. And since most of us have been away much longer than you have been, it's only proper that we ask you about the state of affairs in which Ghana was at the time that you left. So how are things in Ghana?
Thank you very much. Let me use this opportunity to extend my greetings to all our colleagues in the diaspora. And let me use this same opportunity to extend my greetings to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. I know the team, some of them are in America now, and they're doing very excellent there. For Ghana, I think you remember what Bawumia said some time ago. Midonyame exchange rate. Do you remember that? So now Ghana today we are under Midonyame economy. It's not easy.
Mr. Mike, where you have started this conversation from?
You like you asked me the state of Ghana, so I am just telling you the state of Ghana. I'm citing Vice President saying some time ago, then running mates who spoke about the exchange rate and said Ghana's exchange rate was then Midonyame exchange rate. And now we are under Midonyame economy. So that is the state of our country today. But just that our colleagues from the other side are so excited. They are blowing cash. I mean, you heard one minister was just holding more than $1 million bet. Have you heard it?
In Ghana?
Yeah, in our country, where we recently went to the IMF to borrow monies. Yeah, but we have enough cash under our base.
In Gigi Rolls' Ghana.
No. This is Nana Akufo-Addo's Ghana.
Nana Akufo-Addo's Ghana. There is $1 million in somebody's house.
It was more than that because they took, like, the monies were there, so they were choosing and picking from the monies there, choosing and picking. So they did so within a year. Then one day, the honorable members husband got to the room and saw those people operating from there. So you could see that even we're having half of the IMF facility under our base, but still we went there for their support. And recently, Kennedy Japan also told us they called him to offer him $800 million. Do you know $800 million?
At this particular point in time, the figures you are mentioning, I'm tempted to believe that you people are not managing in Ghana at all.
No, please, we are not managers of our economy. We are in opposition. We don't take the taxes for Ghanaians. We are just in the system to criticize the government of the day in a positive manner for them to do the right thing. But you could see that now those within are those coming out with those revelations and other stuff. Are you a powerful member than Canada, Japan? Are you an MPP? Tell me, are you an MPP member?
Please, I'm just here. I am here.
So let me ask you a simple question. Charlie, have you even set your eye on $100 million before?
You have gone too far. Knock
No.
off some zeros from the back. And
So someone is now talking of $800 million. So Charlie, me when I came and I heard the story, I told myself, Jesus, so why some of us, why are we still suffering? This opportunity will never come to us for us to take the money and develop our communities. But for sake of votes, we'll come out and say, I didn't take it. Oh, Jesus. But it's cool, Charlie. Honestly speaking, I believe strongly that you guys are also doing well here. I keep following your programs and other stuff. So I do extend my greetings to Jerome, another fine, brainy guy. I like him. So thumbs up to him. Ghana is very fine. We are doing well. Upon the economic challenges and other stuff. You know, we are all living under the grace of God. Aside that, nothing is positive in our country, except those in government who are enjoying from our pockets and other stuff. You know, now you go to Ghana, even the Yanara Assassin song, it is no more sung in our schools because there's no land. Galamsey activities and those stuff, they've all taken over the land, so we can't even sing anymore. Our currency is not doing well. Businesses are collapsing. Transport sector, education sector, everything is going down. So already the economy is dangling, but we have no option than to wait till 2024. And we believe strongly that by the grace of God, Ghanaians will speak. That is the state of our economy today.
Well, the state of Ghana, as you paint it, doesn't look rosy. But for some people, from the figures you are mentioning, it seems some people are having a really good time in Ghana. So let's move away from the bigger picture and narrow down a little. You are a member of the NDC party. How is your party doing in the midst of this situation you have painted about Ghana? How is your party doing?
Yeah, thank you very much. In the midst of the turbulence in Ghana, NDC as the biggest opposition party, we are on the reorganization process. And I think after our national elections, everything is in order. So from branch to the national level, we are on the process of rehearsing or planning ahead of the next election. And what makes me happy is that the unity in the party is so great. We are so united. You could clearly see that we are poised for power. And in Ghana today, anytime I go to town, I feel proud as a member of the NDC. Because I remember years ago, it was even so difficult for some people to even say, I'm NDC guy, I'm DC, blah, blah, because of how our guys painted as our colleagues in the NPP. And now based on the economic performance in our country, wherever you go, Charlie, some of us, at times you even go to filling station, you park your car, buying fuel. Then someone will see you, oh, is that Eric Adjei? Oh, Charlie, you get the system now. So it is so tough. And you see, the pains in our country now is that those with the resources to help the government to build the economy, they are those complaining now. NDC, our colleagues in the MPP told us they are capitalists. They believe in capitalism and other stuff. I mean, you know the principle of that. But honestly speaking, those who believe in capitalism are those complaining today. Because if you're a business person and your core motive is to create jobs, all is about cost and your disposable income, right? But in Ghana today, it is so difficult to get the enabling environment to thrive as a business entity. All because we have one family in government and they believe in a Japadia document, a document they prepared in opposition how to run the country, not in the constitution. They prepared in opposition how to run our state. So since then, as usual, the economy, as I told you, the economy is already dangling. So we believe strongly that when we get united front as a party, things will be in a positive direction, and we are on that. And we have a solid leader who is in the person of John Dramani Mahama. He managed the economy some time ago, and the business class, the business community in our country got to know how he managed the economy. That's why we are now saying that we need experienced hands, not Matra Makwe. So that is it.
Yeah. So from what you have said so far, it looks as though Ghana desperately needs your flag bearer, His Excellency former President John Dramani Mahama, to take over the leadership mantle of the country. Now the question would be, how ready is your party to assume this mantle and to take Ghana from this particular situation?
You know something? I think we left pound. That was on 2016 December. The exchange rate was around 3.9 to the dollar. Inflation was around 15.4%. I think our public debt was also around 120 billion. Now the exchange rate in our country per the dollar is over 12 Ghana cedis. Euro is around 12.9. Our public debt is over 700 billion. Inflation was around 53%, and recently I think it's around 43 point something percent or so. So clearly, if you decide to compare with the previous administration, which is my party, I think we did very well. So now that the business community in our country, the elites, they can even sit and analyze things well for us, because as I indicated earlier, they believe in the capitalism approach. So even those who are capitalists are now complaining that we the socialists. Some of us are socialists with taste. That one I must confess. And they are now even complaining more. But I believe strongly that even with reference to our previous manifesto for 2020 election, you could clearly see we did our best by engaging the grassroots and just getting the enough, or like we were able to consult people from the grassroots to pick ideas from them. That is why we even brought out the People's Manifesto. And I remember vividly that we visited a lot of communities across the country by picking the ideas. And through that, we were able to furnish Ghanaians with the needed information. By the end of the day, they voted against us. And now we are all feeling the heat together. Or are you okay?
Mr. Adjei, it's true. That people are feeling the heat in Ghana, and as you said from the beginning of the program, it's not just the case that Ghanaians are feeling the heat, but actually Ghanaians in diaspora as well are feeling the heat, because whatever that happens in Ghana, it happens. It impacts on people in the diaspora as well, because our brothers and sisters who are in the diaspora, we have family back home, and so if there's heat over there, some of the rays is able to get to us.
So how do you feel the heat here? Tell me something.
If I start my own now, it will become your shoe, not my shoe. We will talk.
No, I'm just hosting you small. How do you feel it? Tell me. I just came. So me, I don't know. Tell me something small. How do you feel it?
No, I mean, it's from the programs that we have been hosting over the past, I think close to a year now, since this situation started. Judging from the messages that our viewers and our listeners have been sending us, they know that the money that they remit is almost worthless in the hands of the people they send it to. You know, previously, if somebody sent €100 back home, what that €100 could do, now that €100 is not able to do that anymore. And that's not even that's not the worst part. The worst part is that previously, maybe people were remitting money to one or two people, but now the kinds of people who actually ask for money, some people ask for money and you see the message and you panic because you know that person is not a man of straw, and the amount of money the person requests from you wonder, is this really that person, or is a scam, or somebody have stolen the person's phone to send you the messages? So so the heat is not only in Ghana, but the heat is being felt here as well.
I remember some few days ago, I think almost 2 months ago, I was in Volta region for some 2 days program in Volta region. Then I saw a message from a colleague who was asking 15 Ghana cedis from me. So when I saw the message, I said, no, Ofori cannot ask me this. So I called him. I said, Charlie, but I saw some message. Is the message coming from you? Also, come here, and I'm saying, no, you said 15 cedis. Oh, come here. Makoka baby, like Misikana Akano, I need even 20 cedis to support. So I tested if you could even get me 15 cedis. Charlie, that my friend is a banker. That's my friend.
That's and these are the worrying things.
It was so pathetic to me that looking at his pedigree and where I was so scared. So I sent him 100 Ghana cedis. By that I think I was having like 120 cedis in my mobile money wallet. So I sent 100 Ghana cedis. So after everything, he called that he visited a friend at the hospital. So now there was some bill he couldn't pay all. So he tried to just augment himself and facilitate the process. So that is why he tested me to assist. And I said 15 cedis.
And
yesterday, I think I was having a conversation with Chairman Mike Senior in Accra today. Because nothing is functioning in the economy, if you are even looking for a place to rent, 70% of the places built now are being priced in dollars and euro. What country are we building? I came almost 2 weeks now. Can you even use $1 in Europe? No, where will you go with $1? Where?
Yeah.
And nothing is working in our country today. Pricing rooms, even single room, is in dollars. And look at the exchange rate in our country.
Yeah, but yet some people in Ghana are able to afford these buildings, right?
But how much do we earn?
And that probably explains why some people have millions of dollars stashed at their homes. But my brother, you are a member of NDC. You are here in Europe. So let's relate the politics back home to the politics in Europe. And let's begin from the global level and narrow down to your political party.
Yeah.
Why is it necessary for political parties in general to kind of have some footprint in the diaspora? Because political parties are necessarily, by the way they are designed, are meant to operate in a country and to govern within that country. Why is it the case that political parties like yours and many others tend to be interested in their members who are outside their country?
Yeah. Thank you very much. Let me use this opportunity to thank an executive in the diaspora. I was reading your laws today. I mean, German laws. And I noticed how political parties are being registered in our country and how they do operate. Charlie, you guys are doing well. I never knew you guys are NGOC. Me, I didn't know. So when I saw the laws, then I told Chairman, but you guys are doing well operating NGOs in addition to NDC. So Charlie, thank you to you guys for doing that. And I think the essence of it is that we are all coming from the same vicinity. We are family members, we are colleagues, and we share the same sentiment together. We feel the same pain together. Once a Ghanaian, always a Ghanaian. And you guys, by hook or crook, you go home. Because when I came for the past days, Charlie, I said earlier that your lives here are a bit different from ours. Because Charlie, in Ghana, today be Friday, or maybe someone will go in gardens. But for here, no, the way the system is and even how the weather is, how do you even go out to chill? So all the resources you gather here, your interest is to do something positive at home. So whatever happens in the economy also matters to you a lot. So we as politicians in our country or as a party also try to mobilize our members from the diaspora for them to also engage in our political activities home, so that at the end of the day, what you guys have seen here, and if you really think it's also going to be impactful in the economy, you can also bring things on board. And I was in Malaga for 4 days. I met one guy called Malik. He said, Eric, I've been here for 16 years. My wife is here. So like he took me home. I visited a family of 6, the husband, and Malik, the wife, and 4 kids. So Malik told me, Eric, for the past 10 years, I made the engine, the coffee. So when I get a little money here, I try to gather some stuff and also take them home. I have 2 shops at Abosso Kind. So if you go there, any spare parts, even in case I don't have your frame and crown, I'll make sure to deliver to those in need of it. But for the past 5 good years, not even 1 container. So I was asking Malik, why? He said, Eric, sir, where I'm working from, I'm working from automobile industry. We get a lot of stuff that at times I just export a lot home. I have 2 shops with 7 workers. But for the past 5 years, I closed one of my shops and only one was operating then. But the other one too, I think he said for 2 years ago or so, he just closed that shop as well. So he was rather interested of helping my party to come back to power so that he as a business person can also engage in a rightful business. I normally say that we politicians in Ghana, the only thing needed for our people in the diaspora is for us to create the enabling environment for them to feel happy at home. Because a lot of you have the resources here. But the big question is, when you're going back home, what are you going to do to survive? And some of us, Charlie, whether we have it or not, we can stay. But I'm on your bogus. So the living here, who could do 1 month to cry no, if you're not getting anything tangible to do? It even frustrates you. Because as I said earlier, Charlie, me buy anopa ubiko ube. So nipa now all those sweats now causing, and the thinking is that how do we make sure that our family at home also feel better? And you can't just be working for hand to mouth. At least you have to also go and invest something. So at the end of the day, if that is fetching something for the family, it will also boom the economy. I was watching Kennedy Japan videos, one of his videos this afternoon. Then he said, Me driver car 5,000 Ghana cedis. I buy it here napco 700 cedis or so. Or say a useless job. But he is coming on board to create a proper job. So what he said, I became so sad because for him saying that even a university graduate is taking 700 Ghana cedis. And on a driver now, unkuta qualification biano, he is paying the driver 5,000 Ghana cedis. So the question is, that university graduate coming from my village, Sumahinko in the German of the street, is the only resort for the family. Is the breadwinner. He goes and comes back home to do something. So if such person is taking 700 cedis and he's not married like me, can the person get married? And get married.
This is a $1 million question. This is a $1 million question. But
so if you hear Auntie Dapa reporting to the police that she is having enough of dollars, and a university graduate is taking 700 Ghana cedis, and even with that, after their dismissal for the past 11 months, they've not paid the arrears. How would you feel as a citizen of our country?
So, knowing this this situation as you have painted, and talking about Malik, who you talked about
In Spain,
in Spain moments ago. How is your party, or what is your party doing to be able to create, to assist such people to participate in the political economy or the political conversation or the political process back home in Ghana?
I think President Mahama was in power for 4 years, not 8 years. Professor Mills was in power for 3 years and have also, may his soul rest in peace. Then His Excellency John Dramani Mahama also came. You see, in my earlier analysis with you, I was giving the economic indicators under which as compared to today. So if by then inflation was around 15.4%, and today inflation is around 43.4%, which of the environment would have been friendly for business? That is it. By then, dollar to cedi was around 3.9. Let's peg it at 4 cedis. Now it's around 11.5. By then, even the taxes at the port alone, comparing ours to theirs now, you could see the clear difference. So now some of us are even championing the common mission with our flag bearer that, like, the import duties should be rated in our currency. Why are we charging people dollars at the ports? I'm a Ghanaian. I'm in Europe. I exported product to my own country. Then they tell us we should pay the duties in dollar. But in Ghana, the legal tender in our country is Ghana cedi, not Ghana dollar.
Yeah.
So that's one key policy. And I know His Excellency John Dramani Mahama will talk about it for sure. And we are trying to bring on board matters of this nature to relieve you, the boggers. Telling me I not be bogger, you know me, I just came. So I'm just short-term bogger, so I'll go back.
You are not a bogger for now.
No, I'm short-term bogger. You are long-term. So these are the policies some of us are championing for that.
Interesting. Yeah. So I mean, this is just one leg of it. This is what you can do for the boggers and the bogresses out there, who would like to contribute, their quota to the development of Ghana.
Sure.
We would pause for a moment so that you can sip some water and cool your throat. But while you are at it, we'll take some messages from our viewers and the people listening to us. When we come back, we are going to look at what the boggers and the bogresses can do for you. back home.
By you have no senses, or don't you have them?
We will see.
Yeah, bro. I'm waiting. No problem.
All right. So thank you very much, Mr. Adjei, for joining us today and for all the insights that you have given us. Looking at the message chat box, I see that our viewers and our audience are getting excited already, and they are sending in their messages, to relay to you. And we're going to take them right now, take a few of them, while Mr. Adjei take a pause and a breather. Okay. Oh, Mr. Adjei, this is from your party, NDC Diaspora Union. They say they are watching. They are waiting for a super hot show. Well, I guess maybe this was sent before the show started. I hope you are enjoying the heat or the super hot show as you describe it. Joe Akomia says, I'm watching from Doha, Qatar. Wow. Joe Akomia, thank you for doing the watching all the way from Qatar. Jaframa TV says, we are also streaming the feed live on our platform in Rara in Oti region. Jaframa TV, thank you as usual for doing the streaming live and for sending our message to all the people in the Oti region. Eke says, I love this show, watching you from Bielefeld, Germany. Eke, thank you for doing the watching, and I hope the good people of Bielefeld are doing well as well. Kweku Ivo says, I love the special edition, watching from Suhum in the Eastern region with Eric Adjei on the seat is fireworks. Of course, like we said, that is why it's a special edition, because we will never miss an opportunity to host Mr. Adjei on our show. Gabriel, Alaji Homeboy, says, welcome to Germany. Thank you, Alaji Gabriel, for welcoming Mr. Adjei to Germany. I am pretty sure that he's having a good time in Germany. Robert Kimpe says, we are also expecting you in Paris, France. Don't forget to visit us before you go back to Ojakrum. Robert Kimpe, I am sure that, as they say in Ghana, Mr. Adjei will storm Paris in due course. That is, if he's not there already, when he comes back, he would, respond to that. Nanette Fremu, good evening to you and all the police Sakina Information Center. So Nanette Fremu says, greetings from Sakina Information Center in Teteli, Northern Ghana. Ghana is in total mess. We are only waiting for John Mahama to come rescue us. More fire, Eric. Well, I think you said Ghana is in a total mess. That is not very different from the situation or the picture that Mr. Adjei painted earlier. Claude says, that's my uncle. Okay, Mr. Adjei, I think you have a relative here who is enjoying the show, and we hope you are having a good time. Desire Alibaka, you said you are watching from Castle. What are you doing in Castle? Hope you are enjoying the show and hope you're having a good time in Castle. Alfred Kuyuli, how is Bielefeld? You said you are watching live from Bielefeld. We are happy that you are doing the watching, and we hope the good people of Bielefeld are doing quite well. Nyansa TV says NDC is the party for the people. We understand what the people need. NDC is selfless when it comes to government. Ghanaians must observe this and vote massively to NDC in 2024. From Mr. Anu. Mr. Anu, thank you very much for your message, and we are grateful for your message. Nyasa TV comes again. You say, Eric, try to get in touch with me. Well, message well noted. Frima Oyi, you say, I also add my voice to a call on you guys to be frequent on NDC media houses. Radio Gold and others are suffering, but you guys are always on Asempa FM and Peace FM, where they don't even allow you to talk. Okay, Mr. Adjei, I think this is from somebody who is not very happy with you. He says you are not patronizing NDC media houses as much as you do to Peace FM and others. Maybe it's Boating. Good evening to you, and thanks for doing the viewing as usual. You say, God will surely listen to the cry of Ghanaians in 2024. We pray for the good health of John Mahama, watching on YouTube from Lisbon, Portugal. You say, thank you for doing the watching, and thank you for your message. Kuntinana, good evening to you. You say, Eric, next time, do well to visit us in Warsaw, Poland. We also have a large Ghanaian community and NDC supporters. Okay, Kuntinana, I think that's message well noted. And next time, Eric and his cohort, they are in town, most likely or most probably they probably would visit you in Warsaw. Kweku Mason, you say you are watching live from Tema Matahiku. Okay, thank you very much, Kweku, for doing the watching. Frederick Kofi Kwachi, Frederick, you say, we in France are expecting you and your team. Please, you people should find time and visit us. Frederick, maybe you not wait for long. Maybe you will not wait for long. Tieu, Monica, Tieu, organizing secretary for Kobok branch. You see, good show, great insight, watching from Hagen. Thank you for doing the watching. Kweku is back, and Kweku says you are watching us from Tema Mataheku. Thank you very much for doing the watching. And thank you to all our viewers and our listeners for the messages. And for those we were not able to get, we are sorry. We'll do well to get them in good time. So we'll welcome back our guest for today. Our guest in the person of Mr. Eric Adjei. Mr. Adjei is the Deputy Regional Communications Officer for NDC in the Bono region in Ghana. And he has been the one we have been having our dinner from his home, where he's enjoying now in Hanover. And he says it's cool, but he's not. He's serving us a warm dinner, and we are enjoying it. Mr. Adjei, welcome back to the show.
Where is Jerome?
Jerome, I think his location is coded.
Me too. I wish I go to coded location though, because I'm already filling the code. So
no. We have our GPS following you. We have our GPS following you. You can't hide from us. You can't hide from us.
Oh,
all right. So so thank you very much to all our viewers and our listeners. Thank you very much to our listeners in on Sakina Information Center in Teteli in Northern Ghana. Thank you to our listeners in High FM 93.7 in Achihima in the Eastern region. And thank you to our listeners on the King's Radio in Accra, and also to all our viewers on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Twitch, on LinkedIn as well, who are watching us live. MyView show on Today Ghana News TV. Mr. Adjei, before we left you, we wanted to know from you, now that you are here and now that your party previously given the power, you were able to lay some policies that made life easy for the bloggers out there to contribute to the economy of Ghana. Now, we would want to know, how is it possible, or in what ways do you and your party also think that your party members in the diaspora can also contribute to your party?
Yeah, thank you very much. I was also going through the messages you read. We do appreciate them all. And those in France and Poland, I believe strongly that by the end of 2024, before elections, some of us may come around. Even I was supposed to be in France, and my calendar is not in tandem with this. So for now, I can't make it. But I believe strongly that some of us will come back. So those
Wonderful.
from there, Portugal, Lisbon, blah, 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 we say hi to you. As you said, there are a lot of avenues for those in the diaspora to also contribute to support our party at home. And so when I came, I was even how are the people performing? Are they engaging themselves in party activities? Do they contribute their quotas in payment of dues and other stuff? Because political parties and association is like series of groups or like family members coming together based on a common mission. So whenever an association is formed, there's procedure and guidelines, and the procedural aspect helps how the organization operates. So if you strongly believe in the ideologies and the principles of our party, and in Germany here, if you are part of the NGO, in quotes, I mean, if you are part of the NGO, I think the little you can also do to support, especially payment of dues. We rely on you guys a lot, because I know some of the people in the diaspora and their contributions in the party. I know a lot of them, but their names will not be mentioned. So I'll be pleading that in whatever way, in your own capacity, you can also do something very essential to also help the party to come back to power. We will do appreciate. And as the accounts people says, back for and share down for. Financing parties activity is not easy job. It's highly tedious in some ways. So we're also pleading that, our brothers in the diaspora, Charlie, the 5, what was the name of your currency? The €5. I mean, a little drop of water makes a mighty ocean. So I'll be so excited. I mean, tomorrow's program with Hanover branch, members will be coming. You come along with your dues. So I was even asking Chairman Mike, Chairman, how much your dues? Chairman said, I can grab it. So we should start contributing our quota to support the activities of the party. I think, was it this year, June or July, the old man came to Amsterdam. I'm referring to GM.
Yes.
And by next year, the European conference for our party will be hosted in Germany here. And we have some confidence in you guys, aside all challenges, blah, blah, blah. But we believe strongly that you guys will also position yourself well to do something.
Well, talking about dues and payment of dues, now that you are based in Hanover, when they are collecting dues, you collect dues from you as well.
Oh, I'll pay. I'll pay.
Yeah,
but I know something. I normally say something, and I think that's my guiding principle. Position will never be at our disposal permanently. So when you're given any mandate to perform, just do it well and go. That is all. And I don't think at times it's even necessary for you to get position to be relevant. I remember during our national elections, Sammy is my confidant. We move together, we do everything together. So wherever I go, a lot addresses me as Sammy and Fizz boy. Fine. So people were asking, Eric, I then I won't call national election, I then I won't call Sammy deputy. So I told one former minister that, Chief, but I mean, I believe in the principle of relevance. If even I'm at the regional level and I'm highly relevant in the party, that is key. Because Brighton at the corner where you are, that's the meaning of it. That doesn't mean we should all get to one stage, one level before we can make an impact. So I believe strongly that whether you're in the diaspora, whether you're a member, you're executive, or you are now willing to join us, just get the zeal, do the needful, and I know one day you benefit from that. You see, we've also learned a lot from our colleagues in PAR, and it's okay. It's okay.
There's just one little tiny thing. In your submission, you knowingly or unknowingly fell into a trap that people in the diaspora who are into politics have had for a while with their parties back home. And that is the idea that they are looked at as agents or source of money, full stop. And that they don't think about them beyond money. They don't think about them in terms of ideas, in terms of any other thing, but money seems to be the only conversation that they are drawn into. And that seemed to be a source of frustration to a lot of them. What would be your response to people who are of this mindset and who have these concerns?
I think those in the diaspora, per my observation and what I see even before coming, you guys need a united front. Because I believe in the principle of together we stand, divided we fall. Wherever power play works, it is always very difficult to achieve your goal. So where there's unity, there's a common mission to achieve. Charlie, you get it.
All right. So
I know you get it, right?
There are some things that cannot be said on air, so we understand. We understand that.
Spain, even US, Germany, and some chapters, please, we do beg you. You can never enjoy position in opposition. You enjoy position when you are in power. So if I see people struggling for position in opposition, I become so upset. That's my state. So it will be very better for us to have a united front, to have a common mission to achieve. Then one day when we are in power, the question is, the German chapter, what can we offer them? What can they bring on board? You meet as a team. We have this team of experts. They can also work here to the other end to also do something positive to help the party. So whereby there's improper disintegration in the party, automatically it will affect the general well-being.
Yeah. Right. So, Mr. Adjei, I'm sure that after this conversation with you, if some of our viewers or some of our listeners were suffering from cold, you have heated their homes for them, and they can no longer at this point suffer from any bit of cold. Osei Superior, Superior is one of our regular viewers. Jose Sifria said he's watching us from Barcelona. He's always watching us from Barcelona every week. He says, Eric, next time, try and do a proper European tour. You left us alone. When you go back to Ghana, take the good news of Today Ghana News to Ghanaians. They are really doing well as a diaspora media. Well, Mr. Adjei, if I had said it, you would have said that we are blowing our own trumpets. But this is one of our regular viewers, and that's the assignment. Nyame Yao Bio. Nyame Yao Bio is a good show and educative. Thanks to your technicians, we are able to connect to Adeleman Community Information Center in Kwanta, KJB, and Tutu Queen. I think I probably have met this one. I'm popularly known as the tea seller in Kwanta Lorry Station. Oh, tea seller. Thank you very much for sending our show far and wide. Alfred Kuyole is back. He says, say that again, Comrade Adjei. Positions are given to people to solve problems. Well, we do hope that our leaders see it that way and not see them as positions to be used to lord over others and to frustrate others. So,
Today Ghana News TV,
I think
we are the masters of the game.
Yes. So we are winding up. So, Mr. Adjei, we have had quite a number of people on our network listen to us. Some have told you to send our good news home. Then you should go and tell them that we are not sleeping here, that we are also there. Some. We thank God we're not the ones telling you. Our viewers are the ones telling you.
You guys are there, pal. I think my first time of enjoying your platform was, I think that was on Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
I receive a lot of calls from people. Yes.
Wonderful.
So let me do promise here that from today going, anytime I thought I want to call me on phone at any point in time, I'll avail myself. And when I get back to Ghana too, I'll also advertise your platform.
Wonderful.
So for your efforts here.
So finally, what do you have to tell our? Do you have any final words for our viewers?
By the grace of God, we are meeting tomorrow in Hanover. For now, actually, I don't know the venue yet. You know me, Ahoho Namabaku.
JJC.
Darling, by you guys, by now, I was with him at you.
Don't worry. Mike will do the needful.
He's almost done, so don't worry, he's almost done. So Charlie, we do appreciate everybody, and I believe strongly that we are meeting tomorrow to also draw about our party. But my humble plea again, we beg. We need a united front for a common vision. Let us come together and work for power. Ghanaians can never and will never forgive us in case we disappoint them in 2024 elections. Everything is incumbent upon us to rescue the nation from the economic quagmire. And I believe strongly that when we come together, we can make it. So we do hope and pray that things will be in the right proportion. And this will be my words for you guys tonight.
Well, you heard it from they normally see the horse's own mouth. He said that what about no matter what your differences are, shelve them and pull your ranks together, because what is at stake is beyond you as a person, is beyond you as a branch, is beyond you as a chapter. What is at stake is the future of a whole country, and that Ghanaians, and indeed posterity, would not judge you kindly at all if you allow your personal interest, if you allow your selfish interest to override that of your party, that of your country, and that of an entire generation that's alive and generations yet unborn. So they should pull your ranks together and endorse the party heavily so that they would be given a chance come 2024 so that they can rescue Ghana from the situation that he painted at the beginning of the show. And as always, before we bring the show to an end, we would like to say a very big thank you to all our viewers and to our listeners and everybody who sent us comments. We are very happy. We are grateful that you're able to make time to watch us and to listen to us this and every evening. We pray that you continue to make time to watch us. So on this note, we say a very big thank you to all our listeners and our viewers, those in Sakina Information Center in Tatali, those in High FM 93.7 and Achun Himai, those on the King's Radio in Accra, those on all the numerous other channels that are streaming us back home, and so many other places across the globe who are not mentioned here, and those who are also watching us on all the social media networks, Today Ghana News TV, on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube, on Twitch, on Instagram, and on LinkedIn as well. So until next Monday, I'll bring you yet another exciting edition of my view show here live on Today Ghana News TV. We say stay blessed, stay focused, and God bless Ghana. Thank you very much, and good evening.
Mampam also untie so dogo vinwa bem mampam also untie nani amuka nyina guna swati move swara mampam also untie move swara mampam also untie. Once upon a time, animal called Mampam. Any king where them go bring 'em. Mampam said that king know the